Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, this video right here was requested by a few people, and it basically asked me about dating aspect, and it also was a lot of questions asked also about dating single mothers, single moms, and also how do you deal with single moms that have children, especially if those kids are rebellious or bad. So this video, part one of a two-part, might do a three-part series, but I know it's gonna be a two-part series, so this should just be part one of that. And when I heard this, I basically started thinking about why do men even put themselves in a position to be unhappy in the first place? Because if you with someone and you can't reason with her and also her children, that is way too much hell to be catching. You know what I'm saying? And we already catch enough hell through our day-to-day life. So if you one of the guys that's in a relationship with a woman that has rebellious kids and the kids don't respect you no matter how old they are, if they are not babies, even if they are babies, but still it's different if they're babies. I mean, if they're of age where they know right from wrong and they know exactly what they're doing, it's totally unacceptable. And you need to pretty much what I say and what I call laying down the law. And laying down the law basically considers, coexist in this way right here. Well, you just don't take no mess. You be respectful, but at the same time, you demand respect. And if she can't give you respect that you need, don't waste your time on her. Because I'm telling you what will happen. You will end up wasting the best years of your life on somebody who pretty much don't give a damn about your dreams and also making your life enjoyable, and have fulfillment in your life. It cannot always be about a woman and her child. It has to also be about that man also. And that's what you hear a lot of times, like a women that say, well, I don't want no man around my child if that man can't be a daddy to my child. But hold on, the child daddy ain't even a daddy to the child. So how dare you put that on another man? First of all, I know it's gonna hurt a lot of people, but hey, the truth hurt. It's like medicine. It don't taste good, but it's good for you most of the times. But if you're offended by this, just turn off right now if that's the case, because I'm gonna tell the truth about the situation. And like I said, it's gonna be a two, maybe three-part series. I know it's gonna be two. So if you a woman and you have a guy and this guy been pouring out his heart to you, telling you, look, he's not happy with the way things going. He's not happy with the relationship as a whole, and the fact that it's even worse when he have to deal with other people. Just say if you're a woman that have one, two, maybe three kids, four kids, however, and that's just not one person he's dealing with. See, when you're dealing with this man, you only dealing with one person, just him, his spirit. But he got to deal with you along with your children's spirits and everything else that done been happening to them. And what would you will see a lot of time if these kids is too far gone, or depends on how their mom raised them. If the mom is good, you may have a chance. But if the mom don't teach them shit and basically just let them run wild and do whatever they want to do, you're gonna have a hard time with this woman because you're not gonna be able to be with her. Number one, because y'all not evenly yoked. Y'all not on the same accord. And at the same time, if you're a man with ambition and drive and you're trying to be something in life, you cannot be with someone who is not on that level, who is of a lower class. And that's just the truth. I'm not trying to make people feel bad in any way, but to each their own. There's someone for everyone in this world. And what we messed up in as humans, we try to put the wrong pieces into the puzzle. And like just like when you're playing a jigsaw puzzle, you might look down and it might look like the piece that fit perfectly together. And you might be like, okay, you get that little feeling of completion. Then when you put it right there, it don't fit. And no matter however you're trying to change that jigsaw puzzle piece, turn around, flip it, it won't stick together. And then you have some look very identical, but it might just be like a little edge on it that's mixed. So when you try to put that in there, everything else will fit but that end because it's not the proper piece. It don't go there. In the same way with relationships, just like you with these women. A lot of times, guys, you don't belong with these women. You feel what I'm saying? You have to understand that if you constantly trying to make something work and it's not working, you have to learn when to back up. And the same with the females, you have to learn to back up also. If you dealing with a man and he's not trying to reason with you, he's not trying to be good to you or whatever. Because we all have a choice in life. We have a choice to go through the things that we want to go through. And I try to tell people that, and a lot of people don't really understand it. You have a choice to be with someone and not to be with someone. Don't ever let somebody make you feel like, I don't care if you've been married to this person for 5 years, one day, or 10, 30 years. Never let someone make you feel like you're not able, and that you shouldn't be happy, that you shouldn't be rewarded with just peace in your life and living your life the way you please. Never let someone make you feel like you have to come be a part of their problem because they done laid down with the wrong man and had kids by the wrong baby daddy, whether he's a thug, drug dealer, or hell, he could be a lawyer or a doctor. If you ain't shit dad, you just an ain't shit dad. Point blank. It don't matter how much your income is. Income have nothing to do with you being a good father to your kids. And that's what you see a lot of times. And a lot of time when this man come into this relationship, the children still having contact with the father also. 9 times out of 10. Now some of them don't. Dad just totally disowned them. Some of them don't even know their dad. But you have some still contacting the dad, and the dad might say, well, look, you don't have to respect that guy. Talking against the new man that came into the woman life because he's still mad that the relationship didn't work out with him and the woman, or it ended on bad terms. It was a lot of bad blood involved. So he's not going to tell them kids nothing constructive and basically to respect you. You feel what I'm saying? He's not going to tell them, look, he's the man of the house. If you want to come stay with me, you can come stay with me. But as a man, you have to respect him, and hopefully the kids will understand it. Now, if the biological father did that, the stepdad, you being a stepdad, you can't get mad because he done his part. But at the same time, you still have to discipline your children. You still have to let them know, look, there are boundaries. And the point is, people don't have boundaries no more. They think they can say anything and do anything, and that you're just supposed to take it. You feel what I'm saying? And what you would do, you would find yourself month after month, year after year, being with this woman and being unhappy, waking up arguing every morning because you're trying to reach somebody that is not reachable. And they see the problem right there, but they will refuse to address it. I don't know if it makes them think, that they're not a good mom, or they're not doing a good job of raising their child, or it makes them, and it reminds them of how much of a failure that they are, and that the fact they wasn't a good mom, and the fact that they did let their child do everything. And that's why this damn child is so damn rebellious, if you know what I mean. And it's the truth. You feel me? The truth is like this. It's like a mirror shining in your face. Don't nobody like to look themselves in the mirror too much these days. They like to point the mirror at other people instead of pointing it back at them. See, no matter what, we can talk about all these people. We could talk about the Ushers. We could talk about the R. Kellys. We could talk about the Ray Lewis, the Colin Kaepernicks. But what about self? Talk about yourself sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Talk about what it is that would make you happy. Talk about what it is that you need in life to be happy. What would it take you to be that person that you want to be? Because we all had this image when we was young. Like I was telling somebody the other day, we all had this vision, this dream, these goals that we wanted to achieve when we was young. But some along the way of life, the walk of life, we lost that vision. We lost that spark, that spirit. And what I'm trying to do is tell people, men and women also, this is just a video for the guys, basically just to hold on to it. And women, I would also like to hear some of you all comments also, if you don't mind, just be open and honest about it, because this is an open discussion that we should really address. But the reason why a lot of these women are single is because of the fact, it's not the fact that they can't get a man, it's the fact that a lot of men that have means and about some don't want them and don't have time for the games. No man holding it down and consider himself a king is going to sit up here and argue with you, yet alone somebody else's child. Let's keep it real, man. That's just like you waking up in the morning arguing with a man and you supposed to be a queen. You walk around like you're a queen. You handle business as a queen. You feel me? The queen, the king is just a figure of speech. That means you just handling your business. You being great in your own way. You feel what I'm saying? And you have to argue with a guy coming in late, cheating on you, and then you have to turn around and argue with his children. Imagine how much hell that would be on a person every single damn day. You feel what I'm saying? And this is the point I'm trying to make. You feel me? So if you want a man, get your house in order first. Get it cleaned up. Teach your kids respect. If you want somebody. If not, that's your damn bastard child. You take care of the child. You feel me? And the reason why I said bastard, because if you don't want to teach the child nothing and the child is rebellious, that's what that is. It's a bastard. Point blank, So in order to be with someone, you have to compromise. You have to be willing to sacrifice. And a lot of times, what I see from a lot of women, they want their cake and eat it too. They don't want to sacrifice anything. They want to keep the house the same. They want their children to be the same, but they want that damn man to change. You see what I'm saying? The kids can walk around cussing, listen to all kinds of bullshit music. They can walk around, have babies talking about they pregnant and all this bullshit. And they can also be very rebellious, coming in all times of night, don't work, lay up on their ass all day, and still expect that man to get up off his ass and be a king and hold it down. And they expect him to change, not nobody else, not the man of the house. They expect him to change, not the children. You feel me? Now, isn't that crazy? So be careful when you ask for something because you just might get it. And at the same time, if any of you guys is going through this right here with these women, I don't care how good she look, I don't care how good her sex game is, or not, because a lot of times women just try to throw their body on you, having sex blow your mind with, as they say, like you ain't never had nobody to, do oral, and you ain't never had nobody to just have regular sex. I mean, come on, hey, to each their own, I guess. But a lot of them thinking that the sex is strong enough to keep a man. A lot of them think if they give a man some money, for those who got a good job and just got some badass kids and they just want somebody to be with them, and you figure that you can get this man clothes, you can buy him that, and notice that man still go find somebody else to go be with, because eventually he's going to leave your ass and go find somebody else if he got any sense. You feel me? Because don't nobody have to wallow and lay in somebody else's misery that you done laid. You feel me? And especially if he don't have no kids, or even if he just have one child, but that child is very respectable, I mean. But then he come around your children, bring his kid over there, and your kid's bad. Now your kid's teaching him, his child, all this negative stuff that they done seen, and it's just sad. So I hope you all understand this, what I'm trying to say, because don't nobody have to be with somebody if they don't want to. Don't nobody have to come be a part of nobody else foolishness, bullshit, and misery. You can suffer alone, like the old song said. I can do bad all by myself. I don't need nobody help. You know what I'm saying? I can be mad by myself. I can do bad by myself. What the hell am I have somebody else keeping me mad and doing bad? That's just too much here for people to catch. You see what I'm saying? So I hope it reached somebody. And like I said, we're going to do a part 2. I just want to hit you all with this. But at the same time, there is some good women out there. There is women out there that have good, respectable children, that looking for a man, yearning for a man. You can't judge someone just because they had a child out of wedlock. And a lot of times they be married and just the daddy end up cheating, find somebody else or whatever. But it's always a reason for everything. Not to blame it on the woman or the children, but it's a reason why he left. It's a reason why things are the way they are. But anytime you make a conscious decision to be with somebody, you have to compromise. You have to compromise if you want a future with someone. You just can't sit up and tell somebody the same story day in and day out. My kids gonna change, they gonna do this, they gonna do that, and you look around years later, it's still the same. Matter of fact, it's worse. And see, what you will end up doing is either blowing up, you might end up hurting somebody, or going to jail or prison, because you never know. If you can only, pressure bust pipe, you can only hold so much back. So to keep from getting mad and hurting somebody, because don't nobody want to jump on nobody's child, just leave the situation alone and go find somebody that's either by themselves or have respectable children. Because remember, you have a choice as a man, just like a woman has a choice. You feel me? And the last thing that any man should do is sit up here and take care of somebody else's kids that don't respect him. That's the truth right there. I'm like this. If your own dad wouldn't even take care of you, and I took out my time to teach you and take care of you and love you, how dare you disrespect me? You feel what I'm saying? So I hope you all understand the message. And to the few people, the few subscribers that asked for that video, we'll be doing a part 2 very soon. If you like, subscribe, and share. That's been your boy Trey. Till next time, stay blessed. Hold it down, guys. I know it's hard out here. I'm out.